This is gonna be quick. Sorry for it being so dark, but I'm outside. I'm also a little intoxicated, so I may regret this in the morning, but you know what? Who cares? Go big, go home, live once, whatever you want to say. I want to put my 2 cents in about this. I've been refraining from commenting on this just because I figured it'd blow over. Shannon, otherwise known as the hockey guy, made a video about Ray Emery's passing, and he monetized it. I personally have no problem with this. Is it kind of low and deceitful? Possibly. If that's your opinion, that's fine. You're allowed to have your opinion. But I want to say that Shannon's the reason why I am now a part of the hockey community on YouTube. I've been following him for over a year, and I really enjoy his music. I really enjoy his videos. I think he's very informative, he's very knowledgeable, and he has very good opinions on everything. That being said, a lot of people, I'm not going to name who, have been very upset with the fact that he monetized his video. Now, YouTube is his job. This is not an excuse. This is just my opinion. No, YouTube is his job. He doesn't have another job. YouTube is what he does to provide money for his family, his wife, and his stepchildren. It's something that I hope to do someday as well. Would I have monetized the video that I made about Ray Emery or any other player that passed? No, but that's just me. As a matter of fact, it was funny because I had said to Katie the other day, if I'd done it, I probably, and I was monetized, I probably, because I'm kind of lazy and not exactly the most remembering person, I probably would have forgot to demonetize the video if I'd made one. That's also why I didn't make one, because I don't want to make one and then years down the road have it be monetized, and then people do the same thing to me that they're doing to him right now about me making money off the death of a hockey player. It was incredibly tragic and sad that Ray Emery passed away. I mean, it was tragic. I was very sad about it because I always really enjoyed Ray Emery, and he was always one of my favorite goalies. Now, was he a Hall of Famer? No. Was he elite? No, not by any means. But he was a solid player. He was a good backup, and he won a Stanley Cup. So you can't dispute the fact that he's a really good hockey player. I mean, he was in the NHL. I don't care whether you're a fourth liner or a first liner, backup goalie, starting goalie, number 7 defenseman, number 1 defenseman. It doesn't matter. If you're in the NHL, you're a damn good player. Ray Emery was a great player, and he was very well loved amongst the community. But Shannon is the reason why I have a channel, because I identify and relate to him in a lot of ways. He struggled with depression and mental illness for many years, as I have myself. And it really kind of floors me, because I saw all these comments on Twitter from certain YouTubers that I also follow and am friends with, and they were very upset about it. At first, I didn't know who they were talking about. I figured it was just some douchebag that I didn't follow, and then it turns out that it was one of my personal favorite YouTubers, the hockey guy. You know, and now people are saying that they want to ban, that he should be banned and everything, and I don't agree with that. Because think of it this way. How many people are making money off the death of Ray Emery? A lot of people. SportsCenter, TSN, the NHL. I mean, you think the NHL isn't going to make money off the fact that I bet there's a bunch of people who went out and bought a bunch of Ray Emery jerseys because he passed away? Of course, they're probably making money hand over fist over it. Are you going to ban the NHL because they made money off the sale of jerseys and memorabilia with this man's name on it? No. Nobody's going to do that. And even if they did, who the fuck cares? The NHL's huge. They're not going to give 2 shits about what you guys think about them. They've already shown that they don't give 2 shits about what we think about them. So my opinion is this. If you don't agree with what he did, that's fine. That's your opinion. But he has every right to make videos just like any other person on YouTube. And he has a right to make videos about whatever he wants to, because it's his channel. He can do what he wants. If you don't agree with it, that's fine. Then unsubscribe. That's fine. I'm not telling you to go sub to him. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't unfollow him. If that's the case, then unsubscribe. That's fine. I personally have not. Yeah, you know, every YouTuber is going to have something like this happen. There's going to be times where people are going to be upset with something you say or something you do. It's all a part of the business. I'm surprised that there has been more backlash on some of the shit that I've said on my channel. I think the only reason why there hasn't been is because my channel is so small right now. Do you think that years down the road, people are going to go back and look at my live streams or look at this, that, and the next thing and think that, wow, he's a fucking asshole. He swears in his videos. He said a lot of really fucked up shit. You know what? I do. That's my sense of humor. That's who I am. Hey, Kelly. And if you don't like that, then that's fine. Don't subscribe. Don't watch the video. The internet community makes me sick because they go about and they say all this shit about people who do these things. They say different things, like we'll use Logan Paul, who I have no fucking respect for at all, just for the record. But he did that stupid video about that man who killed himself, who hung himself in Japan, and they fucking YouTube left it up. They demonetized it, but they were still making a shit ton of money on it. Was it right? Fuck no, it wasn't right. But it's still there. And the fact of the matter is YouTube is a business. She's drunk right now, Kelly. She went in the store and bought fucking hard lemonade, so she's okay. She's still kind of sick. She's kind of got the yucky stomach flu right now, so she's a little under the weather. But no, I'm making a video about the hockey guy and how everyone's have all this backlash about him monetizing that Ray Emery video. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Who the fuck cares? It doesn't matter, because YouTube is a business, and his job is to make YouTube videos. And the thing about it is, of all the things I've seen online about Ray Emery, his video was actually quite innocuous. He talked about his career and who he was as a player. Simple. He didn't have an opinion on his, because a lot of people don't realize that Ray Emery had issues with alcohol abuse or drug abuse or something, which many hockey players do. It's very common amongst the NHL and amongst other professional leagues in North America and other leagues as well. There was I don't know who wrote it, but there was a article written about Ray Emery, and they touched about his how apparently I think he abused his girlfriend at the time or something, or that he had trouble with substance abuse, which is, I think, far more insulting to the Emery family and friends than anything that Shannon did. If you're pissed off because he monetized a video that he made maybe $10 on at the most, probably not even that, shame on you. Because you know what? At the end of the day, YouTube is a business. Business is not kind. Business does not have any kind of qualms about right and wrong. There's no morality amongst businessmen. Business means money. Business is about making money. Not that I'm saying that Shannon is about making money, because he's certainly not about making money. If he was about making money, he would only do videos that get views, which means he would probably just talk about the Leafs. But he doesn't. He talks about everything. So it's just one of those things where it kind of pisses me off a little bit, because these people are getting so upset about it. Like, I'm not trying to downplay the fact that Ray Emery passed away. And passed away in such an unexpected and such a horrific way. Like, drowning is just not a way I'd want to go. That's a horrible, horrible way to die. But the fact of the matter is that happened. And Shannon is one of the premier hockey YouTubers on YouTube. He's one of the premier hockey people. Like, the channels that I think most people go to when it comes to hockey are Steve Dangle, if you're a Leafs fan, the Hockey Guy, and Post to Post. In my opinion, those are the three biggest hockey channels on YouTube right now. And I'm pretty sure, I believe Neil made a video about it. I don't know if Steve Dangle did or not, but this is the thing. Those are the channels that people go to when they want to know about news. They want to know about the newest things happening. Oh, look, Katie's live. And whatnot. So I just wanted to put my opinion and say that, do I agree with him monetizing the video? Not necessarily. But have I lost any respect for the man because of it? Absolutely not. That's his job. And I think he did a wonderful video about it. I think it was very concise, it was very informative, and it was very unbiased and not swaying one way or the other. And he only did it because people asked him to. He does what his subs and his fans want him to do, as all YouTubers should. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your channel and you can do what you want, but I feel that you should play to what your subs want to see. That's what I do with my channel. I do the things that you guys want to see. I talk about the things that you guys want to talk about, that you guys want to know about. I play the video games that you guys enjoy watching me play. So that's my 2 cents about the video. If you want to unlike this video, go right ahead. I don't care. If you want to watch it and you agree with me, that's wonderful. I appreciate that. Important for duty. It's my boy Shark. How you doing, buddy? But that's just my opinion on the thing. If you're upset because he did it, that's fine. I'm talking about the hockey guy and how he monetized the Ray Emery video. I've seen so much backlash about it on Twitter. I'm just really sick of it, and I just wanted to give my 2 cents. I don't necessarily agree with what he did, but at the same time, I haven't lost any respect for the man, because it's his job. It's his job. YouTube is his job, and that's my goal one day, is to have YouTube be my job as well. And I'm sure that there will come a time where I make a video. Well, I'll explain it to you guys. That's your opinion, Shark. That's fine. No, I mean, I don't agree with your opinion, but at the same time, you're free to have it. And if that's how you feel, that's fine. But Steph, because you're not aware, there's, I don't know if you follow the hockey guy at all. Shannon, his name is Shannon, he's the hockey guy from Vancouver. He did a video about Ray Emery after Ray Emery passed, and he monetized it. I don't know, I think, and he actually said he did a video about why he took it down, and then did a video about it, which I watched, and he said, honestly, he didn't even think about it. That's exactly what I said earlier in the stream, Steph, is that he made money off it, but I was like, don't you think that SportsCenter and NBC, CBS, ABC, Sportsnet, TSN, the NHL, you don't think that they're making money off this? I mean, the NHL itself is probably making money off the fact that they're probably selling a bunch of videos. Yeah, I saw that. That's fine, Shark. Have a good night. Go. I don't know what she's doing. She's talking about filling out job applications or something. But I just wanted to give my opinion on it, and I'm probably not going to be a very popular one, because most people I've seen are not happy with what he did, but I personally don't really care. It doesn't make me like him any less. But that's just my opinion. I'm just sharing my personal opinion on this, and if people don't agree with me, that's fine. I'm okay with having people with different opinions, and that's the wonderful thing about being people, is that we all have our own opinion, and as long as we all respect each other's opinion, even if you don't agree with them, that's the main point. I don't think it is either, Steph. I mean, he made a video, and I think it was quite a nice video. Unfortunately, you can't see it now because he took it down. But all he talked about was his career, and talked about him as a player. Didn't talk about him as a person, or any kind of struggles or any negativity that had happened in his career, because there was some. He was a controversial figure. I agree. I agree with you completely, Steph. You and I are in the same opinion, and that's why I'm sharing this, because there's a lot of people, I'm not going to mention who, because I don't like to call out names. I don't like to name drop, and I don't like to say this the next thing, say this person's wrong for feeling this way, because everyone's entitled to their opinion, and if they feel that it's wrong, that's fine. I don't necessarily agree with that opinion, but that doesn't mean that I'm wrong, and it doesn't mean that they're wrong. It just means that we have a difference of opinion. But that's my opinion on the whole situation, and it just that he's a person who's very near and dear to my heart. Maybe I'm a fanboy. You can call me a fanboy if you will. You can call me if you want to say, oh, I just want to suck his dick, whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't care. He's the reason why I have a YouTube. There's other YouTubers that I've been watching for a long time that inspired me and maybe want to make one, but he's the one that actually made me do it. He's the one that actually inspired me be successful doing this. Then I'm not trying to do the things that he does, but he gives me hope and gives me inspiration that there's a very good chance that I could be as successful as he is on YouTube. And that's why I don't necessarily think that it was terribly bad. I mean, should he have? Probably not. But at the same time, he's far from the only person making money off this. And why they need to... And I think the biggest reason why people have a problem with it is because I feel like he was really beloved in the hockey community, and this is one of those things where people who don't agree with what he did are like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. I can't believe, oh my God, he should be banned. And I'm like, that's stupid. If he should be banned, then there's a lot of people out there that should be banned from YouTube that aren't. I bet there's thousands of YouTubers that should be banned for shit like that. Because there's a lot of YouTubers on YouTube that have done far, far worse than that. Far worse than talking about the career of a man who passed away and monetizing it. Logan Paul being the biggest culprit of that. PewDiePie is saying the N-word in videos. In my opinion, that's just as bad, if not worse, than making money off a dead person. Because there are dozens and dozens of entities, business entities in this world that have made money off of Ray Emery's death. It's sad and it's wrong, but at the same time, it's fact. It's the world we live in. If you don't like it, change it. If you can't change it, then deal with it. That's just how it is. And that's my 2 cents on the situation. I'm a little sick of seeing people talk about it, because you know what? It's done, it's over with. Let's move on. If you don't like him, that's fine. Unsub. Move on. Just move on. Respect Ray Emery as a man, because he was a wonderful person. He was a good player. He was a good goalie. I'm not trying to say that because I loved Ray Emery. He was one of my favorites. He was one of my favorite Flyers. And you guys know I'm a low-key Flyers fan. But he's one of the people that I really enjoyed. I loved him as a backup, and I wish that his career had been longer than it was. Unfortunately, it wasn't because of injuries, but that's kind of the nature of the beast when it comes to hockey. But I'm kind of sick of seeing people talk about this, because it's exaggerated a bit. It's a little over the top, and I'm thinking, if you why are these people getting upset with Shannon when there's larger entities making more money off of it than he did? I guarantee you, they said he let it get to 5,000, 10,000 likes, then he deleted it. 10,000 likes or 10,000 views is about $10. That's about it. You make about $1 for every 500 to 1,000 views you get on a video. Honestly. So you're getting pissed off because he made a 10 spot on a video about someone dying. I guarantee you TSN, ABC, NBC, Sportsnet, and the NHL has made far, far more than that. And if you're pissed off that Shannon made $10 off of a video about Ray Emery, then you better get pissed off about all those other entities making far more than $10 off of his death too. That's all I'm saying. It's not just him. It's a lot of people. And I'm not defending him. I'm just putting things in perspective. And that's all I'm about. Helping people think and see the bigger picture. And I hope you guys don't get too mad at me for making this. I hope you guys don't think any less of me. If you do, I'm sorry. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to change my feelings about this channel, and it's not going to change the fact that I made this video. I'm still going to make it, and I'm still going to stand by my opinion in this video. But I respect everyone's opinion. I respect you if you don't agree with me. That's fine. If we ever talk, we just won't talk about this subject. That's fine. But I'm just sick of it. And maybe it's because I'm a little drunk. That's fine. And maybe that's why. But I'm sick of seeing it. And I just want to put things in perspective. And I hope that this doesn't make anybody think that I've downplayed the death of Ray Emery in any way at all, because I was very, very hurt and very saddened by his passing. Especially because of the fact the man was 5 years older than me. He was 35. That is way too young to die. That is so young. I mean, that's not much older than me. And it really was shocking to me to know that a man that young could pass away. And the crazy thing is I figured he was probably in a fairly good state of pretty good shape. I figured he was probably very athletic for being 35. Yes, he was retired from hockey, but that doesn't mean that he wasn't probably still in fairly good shape. So something serious must have happened for him to pass away. My guess is he probably hit his head on something, got caught on something when he dove in. Excuse me, I'm burping because of beer. I'm sorry. Got caught in something under the water, or maybe he got caught in an undertow. Because I know it was in Hamilton Harbor, which is it's like a lake, and it's not it's not a pool or anything. So there's very realistically animals or undertows or rocks or different things that could be dangerous to swim in. And it was just an unfortunate thing, and I'm sad that it happened. But I also think that people need to just back the fuck off from certain people making money off of it, because you know what? It's just fact. It's just the way things happen. It's disgusting and it's wrong, but it's fact. And like I said, you have two options. Ignore it or change it. And I hope that those people that are really upset about this do what they can to try to change that role and change the way society looks at shit like this, because it is wrong to make money off the death of another person, but it happens, and it's true, and it happens. And as a YouTuber myself, I would personally never try to make money off of the death of someone else, but I also don't disrespect somebody who does. And for this particular person, I don't think they really meant to. I think it's just that it's his job. His videos are monetized. Maybe he forgot to demonetize it. I'm forgetful as fuck. I could totally see myself doing something like that. Like in the future, if we have someone pass away, like we'll use Jaromir Jagr for an example, because he's one of my favorite hockey players. The day that he passes, I'll probably do a video on it. If I'm monetized by them, you know, I might forget. Also, I generally make stuff on my phone, and I don't have the option doing the app. At least I don't know where the button is to hit demonetize. I'm also not monetized now, so maybe once I'm monetized, maybe my app will change. I don't know. But there's no option for me to demonetize a video in the app. And since I use my phone primarily as my way to make videos, other than on PlayStation, on a PlayStation there's no option for me to demonetize a live stream or demonetize anything that I record. I have to go back in manually and do that, and honestly, I'm kind of fucking lazy and I don't got time for that. So, yeah, I could see myself being in the same situation sometime down the road, and that's kind of why I'm talking about it now. Because I don't think it diminishes me as a YouTuber, and it doesn't diminish him as a YouTuber for doing it. Maybe he just made a mistake. You know, we're human. Humans make mistakes. Why don't we all just, you know, chalk it up to him just making a mistake and move on from the subject? But I'm just sick of talking about it, because there's really bigger problems in this world, and there's bigger problems in the hockey community than one YouTuber making money off of somebody dying. Because I guarantee you, he's not the only hockey YouTuber that's made money off of this. There's probably smaller channels and larger channels that have done the same thing. And I don't see backlash from any of them. I see backlash from him. And I think it's because he was so kind of almost looked up to and revered, and I kind of view him as a bit of a mentor of mine. There are other YouTubers that I follow too that are mentors of mine as well, but he was the primary one from the inception of this channel. And I'm just defending one of my favorite YouTubers. No, not necessarily defending, but kind of giving my opinion on the situation, and that's how I feel about it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't. Dislike if you don't like it, that's fine too. And if you want to unsub, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you, and I'm not going to hate you for it. I'll be like, you know, I'm sorry that I pushed you away. I'm sorry that I caused you to unsub, but it's not going to change the fact that I do what I want on my channel. I try to do what you guys like to see. I try to do what gets the most views, and I know that's kind of a bit of a sellout, but I am trying to make this viable and make this at least a partial income for myself. But at the same time, I really like to be involved with you guys, and I like that you guys give me feedback. And I hope that you guys give me feedback on this, because I'd love to hear your opinions on all of this, even if they aren't the same as mine, even if they're completely opposite of mine, and even if you guys say, you're a fucking dumbass, I can't believe you made a video about this, I can't believe you're defending him. Now, I'm just going to say I'm not, because it's just my opinion. I personally haven't lost any respect for him as a YouTuber. I mean, you know, maybe he just has gotten so caught up with the fact that his channel has grown so much that he feels that he has to make money off everything that he can. If that's the case, then that's fine. But that's his issue, not ours. And like I said, if you don't like him, if you're upset that he did this, it's simple. It's simple. Unsub. People forget these days that if you don't like something on the internet, don't watch it. Don't read it. Click to the next page. It's simple. It really, really is that simple. Just unsub. Don't watch their stuff. That's fine. You don't like me? Unsub me. Don't watch my stuff. It's fine. I'm not going to be hurt by it, and I don't want you to be subbed and feel obligated for you to watch a video of mine that you don't like. That's fine. I'm here because I want to make videos that I want to make. I want to talk about the things that I want to talk about. And I hope that you guys want to talk about those things too. And I hope that you guys want to share your opinions. But if that's not the case, that's fine. But there's an unsub button for a reason. There's a dislike button for a reason. Use them. They're there for a reason. Don't just look at them. Use them. That's fine. I'm not going to be hurt by anybody disliking my videos. I'm not going to be hurt by anybody unsubbing. It's your opinion, and it's your right. As a human being, it's your right to do that. But also, I love you all. You guys make my life, you guys brighten my life. You guys make my life feel like it's worth living. You guys help me out a lot with my depression and my mental health. And you guys are awesome. Even when you don't agree with me, I love you all, and you guys are great people. But this is just something that's been bugging me. And I'm just sick of seeing it online. I'm just sick of seeing it. I'm sick of seeing all this drama and all this catty fighting back and forth and back and forth and back and forth between different people of different opinions. Because you know what, we as humans in this world and this negativity that surrounds this entire planet, and it's not just in America, it's all over the world. We need to be united, not divided as humans, as a species. Because the biggest downfall of our species is the fact that we are constantly this person against that person, or this group of people against that group of people. We need to be united together as a species, as humans, because we're all human. We all make mistakes. We all have different opinions, and that's what makes us beautiful and wonderful. And that's what helps us grow as a species, is the fact that we're all different. And we need to embrace that, not suppress it, put it down. That's why I welcome all of your opinions, even if they're bad, even if they're ones that will probably piss me off and I don't agree with, but that's fine. I have the right to be upset by your opinion, you have the right to be upset about mine. But that doesn't give us the right to hate each other. That just means that we need to, love each other in spite of the shortcomings of that we have. The one thing I want to promote on my channel is unity and love amongst all peoples, all walks of life, all religions, and everything. And you guys know, all of you who watch these videos, you all come from different walks of life. You all come from different lifestyles. You all come from different religious beliefs, political beliefs, and everything. But you know what? We all come here. We all share many things in common. And those are the things that I want to bring us together. Because this world is going to a very dark place. And I know I got really deep and really philosophical, but that stuff like this whole backlash against Shannon, that's the tip of a very, very big iceberg. It starts with little things like that, and then it snowballs into into hate speech and other things like that. It really does. People let things like this get out of control and out of hand, and they don't think maturely and civilly about the whole thing. But that's it for me. I hope I've helped you think a little bit about another side of the story, and I know that my opinion on this is probably not very popular, and that's okay. But I hope that at least I've helped you guys kind of understand what I see and the opinion that I have. And like I said, it's okay if your opinion isn't the same as mine. I'm not going to think any differently of you. I'm going to love you no matter what. Not because I'm a Christian, because first of all, I'm not a Christian. I love you because I'm a human, and we are all humans, and we all need to stick together. Because there are a lot of people and a lot of other people amongst our species that want nothing but to use us, chew us up, and spit us out, throw us away like yesterday's garbage. And those people are the ones that really need to be brought down. Those are the real issue. That's the real evil in this world. And I hope to someday bring you people together and all of us together under one banner and unite us against the evils of the world, because there are many evils in this world. And eventually in the future I will touch on what I feel those evils are, but right now is not the time or place. My channel is not in the state for me to be in that time or place, but someday I will. But all I want to say is that as a hockey community, we all shit in each other's teams. It's fine. That's part of the game. That's fun. It's all good, but don't need to get butthurt over it, because every team has their ups and downs. Every fan base has their ups and downs. Every person has their ups and downs. The thing that makes us human is the fact that we're all different, and the fact that we love each other. And the most important thing is that we love each other. That's it for me. My phone's about to die. I love you all. I hope you guys weren't too pissed off about this, but I just felt I needed to make a video about it. I'm the Cranky Yankee. I hope you've gained a little bit, even planted a little seed. I've planted a little seed of thought in your brain. Because sometimes it's really good to see the other person, see another side of the same argument. I've always been a person to play the devil's advocate, but also try to see both sides of the argument so that I can get a better view and understanding of the bigger picture. I've always looked at the bigger picture. And if you guys ever want to know what I think of the bigger picture, I'm always here. My DMs are open on Twitter and Instagram. You're always welcome to leave a comment and let me know what you think. And if you want to just shoot me down and blow up and just give me all kinds of shit, go for it. I am all about that. Because if nothing else, it opens the conversation and it keeps us all thinking. But I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful night. It is a little late, but I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you guys learned at least one or two things from my video. I'm the Cranky Yankee, and we'll see you next time.